It was June of 1983, and a young photographer was assigned to capture images of the monsoon and Indian railways. Walking through water so deep it reached his neck, 1 year later National Geographic reached out to him. The photographer was Steve McCurry, and he was known to have received many rewards previous for his captures of life, mostly in the region of Southeast Asia. Steve McCurry was born April 23rd in 1950. He also studied film at Pennsylvania State University, being in the class of 1974. All of the other projects given to him, McCurry took up the opportunity from National Geographic. The project assigned was to capture the increasing population of the refugee camps along the Afghan-Pakistan borders. McCurry had traveled to the borders and seen the 30 refugee camps set up. Many had been set up, but not all of them offered year-round shelter. But the thing McCurry thought was most beautiful was how the people living there still went on with their daily lives. And that is where the photographer, in 1984, captured one of the most recognized faces in photographic history, Afghan girl. He found the girl inside a classroom. Out of all the girls in the classroom, her eyes caught his attention. McCurry asked the teacher if he could take a few pictures of the girls. The girl in the corner with colored eyes seemed shy. She was at least 12. Knowing she was shy, McCurry did what he thought best to do. McCurry started taking pictures of the other girls in the classroom, so the girl in the corner would feel more at ease. When McCurry finally made his way to the girl and brought his camera up to capture her, a look of fear was in her eyes. Her eyes almost spoke volumes through the picture. Later in interviews, when the photo was on the front cover of National Geographic in 1985, McCurry described the moment he shot the photo. He claimed that he didn't hear the noise or see the other kids, and that the moment was very powerful. After he shot the photo, the girl walked out of the classroom and wasn't seen for the next 17 years. 17 years later, they had set out McCurry with a search team in hopes to find the girl. The word got so widespread that random girls would reach out to McCurry claiming they were the Afghan girl. They expected some kind of reward money from the photo being taken supposedly of them. McCurry almost gave up on the search and called it off, until one of the guys in the refugee camp recognized the photo of her. He said they lived at camp together as children. She had returned to Afghanistan years ago. He also said that now she is living in the mountains near Tora Bora. The friend said that he could go and get her. After 3 days, she finally arrived. When McCurry saw her walk into the room, what went through his mind was, "This is her." They had learned her name was Sherbat Gula in her life story. She is Pashtun, which is a tribe in Afghanistan, known to be most warlike. They also got to learn that she got married at a young age, about 13 or 16. She has 4 children, one of them deceased. In an interview, she said she was afraid when the picture was taken. She had never seen a camera before. Her husband and her admitted they were scared at first when they found out her photo was everywhere. Today, Sherbat Gula is living with her family in her own home in Afghanistan, safe from that fear everybody once saw in her eyes.